my friend Dr. Charles Apoki. When I grew up, I saw my uncles in those days, when the tax man is coming, tax police, they will start running into the bush. They will be pursuing them, fellow Africans employed by the colonial masters to gather tax, capital tax. We call it Osaunyomi, the money you pay for your head. They will start running. And so the medium of exchange then was first Manila, later it was first cowries, then it became Manila, then it became trade by barter. But what the white man, the British people were looking for was currency. And the currency can only be gotten in the townships where you need to work for the white man in his establishments that were established to exploit us so that you can get their currency to pay taxes. That's where the job mentality entered the African mind, particularly we in the West African region and the Negroid African. And so people went to the township to work. My father went to Warri to work November 15th, 1947, and worked his life out to 1973. And I observed him. In 1973, when he retired, he couldn't pay my school fees. He went to meet one of his friends to give him money. That one told him that he should have sent me to a cheaper school. I'm so proud of this school, government college really, that I attended. He said, why did he send me to this school? He should have sent me to a cheaper school. You went to the school of rich, sent your son to the school of rich people. That you don't prevent somebody from having big dentition. He must have big lips to cover them. My father had one blind eye, and he cried from that eye. And I saw him cry. And I said, never again. Never again. That's why I started entrepreneurship very early. I opened my first hospital when I was 29, my first practice when I was 29. And since the age of 29, I have never worked for any person because I never wanted the situation where my father, who had served the government, couldn't pay school fees at a government college, and he had to go and beg. So, taxation and the job mentality must leave the African mind. Let's start thinking of being entrepreneurs, start businesses one way or the other. Sometimes this job mentality becomes a handcuff that holds you. You keep expecting money at the end of the month, and then you labor, and your surplus labor makes somebody rich. Why don't you take a portion of your salary, do savings, and start something independently along the line? Don't run after side chicks, run after side deals. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.